We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Ronnie Wickert makes his big league debut right after this. Ronnie Wickert gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Michael Jordan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Cincinnati, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jordan.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And it's 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So stepping in, Manny Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Batting third, the second baseman, Michael Black.
Striding in, Michael Black. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Fernando Liriano gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Now the 1-0.
At the ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Jordan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Chad Babcock. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Wickert is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, He throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Homer May.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Homer Mays, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Popped him up. James has a play. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in, Sonny Anderson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Padilla. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the third baseman, Alex Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Cabrera. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Fernando Liriano.
Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Liriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Standing in now, Michael Jordan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. To third. Sandoval has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Adam Greenberg. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
That misses. 2-0. Greenberg is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's out number 1. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show, this is the first year of his new 4-year contract. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted into center field. Jordan is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ronnie Wickert.
In now, Ronnie Wickert. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. He reached on a single in his first try. As a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in. 1
ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Wickert at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. At the plate now, Pablo Sandoval standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Morales will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Leading off the inning, Manny Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Morales.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Michael Black. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate, Chad Babcock, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1.
Oh, that's just out.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Looped out toward third. Oh, look at the dive. He's out.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Homer Mays. Here it comes.
1-0.
Mays, an imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0. Chopped on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So striding in, Sonny Anderson. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. James Garza waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready now for Cincinnati, James Garza. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Runners on first with one down. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. This is popped up. Padilla over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Cabrera.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Cabrera. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
Now
after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Liriano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ronnie Wickert. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Santiago. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Buckner.
Settling in now, Ryan Buckner, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes. Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
1-1. Here it is. To short. He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Ready once again, Michael Jordan will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manny Morales.
Now batting, Manny Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael Black.
So striding forward now, Michael Black. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Skied into straightaway right. Babcock is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, catcher, Travis James.
Digging in, Travis James, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Jordan is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Fielder, number 18, Zobrist.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Here's the 1-2. Hops this one up. Anderson moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Chad Babcock. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Wickert is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
fouled off. The 1-2.
Whoa, man.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Homer Mays. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Sonny Anderson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, James Garza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia has it to second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rondell Carlisle will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Marcus Gutierrez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Carlisle has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The pitch. This is line to left. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
The pitcher, 0-0, Ronnie Wickert.
At the plate now, Ronnie Wickert. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Freddie Santiago. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alex Cabrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Marcus Gutierrez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Now the 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding into the box, Michael Jordan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Striding in once again, Manny Morales. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Michael Black. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Luke Little enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Luke Little.
Stepping in now, Chad Babcock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the tying run comes across to score here, as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Matt Morse is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ryan Buckner will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ryan Buckner.
The pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 48. Pablo.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision, as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 21, Tyler Covey.
Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss by Sandoval, as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, Travis James, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
All even now, 2-2. On he pops it up. And this will land foul. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Payoff pitch home. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball. 0-1, no play.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel really good about yourself.
So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Babcock will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Tyler Coleman remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 21.
Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Striding in to start the 9th, Homer Mays, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball left outside.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Sonny Anderson, and he fouls this one off. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
William Boswell will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit out towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
At the plate now, Alex Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luke Little gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.